And welcome in, everyone. This is Big Time Small Town Media's coverage of the 49th Annual Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament presented by the Holiday Motel in Lamar. You are watching it on ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. I'm Kerry Sherman, happy to be with you for day two of this tournament. We start today with consolation action. First on the girls' side of the bracket, this is Granada and Walsh. Granada lost a contest yesterday to, pull up our brackets, they fell to Springfield in our second contest of the day yesterday. Walsh was defeated by Wiley in our third contest. They play here in consolation semifinal number one. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Granada Bobcats. Head coach is, got to get over to the right program here, Kara Dorenkamp. The assistant coach, Michelle Marquez. Granada will start number 10, Marlena Rojas, a 5'7 senior. Number 11, Ariana Yanez, a 5'7 senior. Number 14, Kirby Vanderpool, a 5'7 junior. Number 23, Tally Harmon, a 5'8 junior. And number 34, Abby Hopper, a 5'8 senior. The starters for the home team on the board, Walsh. The Eagles, they are coached by Lance Turner. His assistant coaches, Tressa Turner and Pam Cogburn. We'll go with the same starting five as yesterday. Number 14, Andy Hetrick. She is a senior. Number 20, Ashlyn Smith, a junior. Number 24, Desiree Dubois, a junior. Number 30, Heidi Cogburn is a junior. And number 40, Andy Ray, also a junior. And this, our first contest of the day, we'll have 8 games for you. First 4 will be consolation semifinals. Last 4 will be championship semifinals. We had all 8 games on the airwaves yesterday for you. We'll have 8 more tomorrow. I'm excited to bring start to finish coverage of this fantastic, just a storied event down here in the southeast corner of the state. It's our first year doing it. And again, we couldn't do it without the help of the Holiday Motel here in town. It's our home away from home while we are here this weekend. They're 404 North Main. Contact with 719-336-9754. Look them up, holidaymotellamar.com. And the Bobcats will control the opening tip. That's Yanez. They are working against what appears to be a 2-3 defense. Tipped out of bounds by Walsh. And the first shot from Rojas comes up short, goes out of bounds. It'll be Walsh's ball. Cogburn handling the point. She was strong at the guard spot yesterday for the Eagles. They're seeing 1-3-1 zone. Ray, jump shot no good. Rebound, Harmon. And Granada will look to go on the attack. So we've played about 45 seconds. Vanderpool able to keep it alive. Harmon tried to feed it down for Rojas. A little too hot to handle and out of bounds. 1 minute gone. Look for Granada to try to get the ball inside to Abby Hopper, number 34. She was very strong yesterday. Her problem, she got into early foul trouble, and that limited her effectiveness. If she'd been able to play her regular minutes, might have seen her go for 25 or 30 yesterday. Skip pass into the bleachers, and the turnover will give it back to Granada. We are still scoreless. 6:41 to play, first quarter. And no matter what the outcome of today's game, both teams will have another game tomorrow. It is a 24-game tournament. Play out the full bracket. Foul on the jump shot. That's on Hetrick. First foul of the contest. That sends Kirby Vanderpool to the free throw line. Comes up a little short. A chance to speak with Kirby's older brother, Ryan, who's calling the action today on KLMR locally. He himself a Granada graduate. Hetrick no, that's Vanderpool. My 14's crisscross. She came away with the steal. And the pass for Yanez on the sideline. We'd like to go ahead and give a big shout out to a Granada guy who is working here at the community building, Ray Martinez. He has been taking fantastic care of us here, and we want to thank him for everything he's doing for us, making our stay here as comfortable as can be. Granada working that zone defense. 3 on its way from the perimeter, no good. Vanderpool did hit the second of those 2 free throws. Didn't get that one in the book. Walsh trying to get it into the post. Dubois, she's fouled. And that's on Hopper. Again, Granada cannot afford to see her get into early foul trouble again. Ray with the easy look off the inbounds. I think she was so wide open she just kind of, it was almost a freak out. You run those inbounds plays, and usually there's somebody stepping in the way. Dubois called for the rebounding foul. And that gives it back to Granada, looking to expand the 1-0 lead. Vanderpool's shot no good. Yanez offensive board. And that off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Ray for Walsh. Cogburn looking to push. Got into the paint. Kick out for Hetrick. Not there. Rojas tracks down the carom. Ariana Yanez liked to push the tempo yesterday, and she's controlling it today. 3 from Marlena Rojas. Top of the key is good. And that 3 ball puts it as a 4-0 start. We've played 3 minutes here. Baseline jump shot for Smith is good. She showed some good medium to long range shooting in their contest. That pass off the mark from Vanderpool, going for Harmon. Walsh had troubles tracking down Wiley's Kim States yesterday, and States went off. A great baseline shooter. She was the difference in that contest. And Cogburn and Smith tried to keep Walsh in it. Came up a little short. That shot by Cogburn rebounded by Rojas. Hopper out ahead of everyone, kicks it back to Yanez. Rojas will try another 3 and can it again. Just a secondary option on the break, trailing everybody, stepping into the late 3 and knocking it down. And Cogburn is fouled. See if they call it on the floor. Looks like that will be the call. Called it on Yanez. It'll be her first, the second against Granada. Number 24, Brittany Gonzalez comes in for Granada. She'll replace Hopper. Off the inbounds play, Dubois misses everything. Rojas with the rebound for Granada. We're Past the midway point here in the first quarter, Yanez looked like she wanted to fire a jump shot. Instead, gives it off to Rojas, who cans another one. That a long two. She's got 8. It's a 9-2 start for Granada. They're running that 1-3-1 zone, stepping out every so often, making it look like a 1-1-3. Smith had to sprint to the sideline to track down that errant pass, keeping it for the Eagles. Cogburn will fire 3. That's off. Yanez with the board. 3-on-2. Cogburn gets back. Got a piece of the shot, but they'll say got a bigger piece of Yanez. That'll be the first on Cogburn. That is the third against the Eagles. We've got just under 3 minutes left here in the opening quarter, and Ariana Yanez to the free throw line. She's getting 2 shots. Rips the cords on the first one. Second one, also good. And a late sub at the table. Well, we're also going to get a timeout by Walsh. It'll be a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take a 60-second break. Be back with you here from Lamar.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. The broadcast you're seeing today is a production of Big Time Small Town Media. Just 1 year ago, a group of Northeast Colorado sports broadcasters started something we hoped would bring extra joy to the athletes participating in the games we were already covering on radio. It has turned into a service we provide for not only Northeast Colorado athletes, but athletes statewide, region-wide, and internationally who request our services. We do straight-to-DVD production in addition to live internet productions of any event who wants Big Time Small Town Media to be a part of their community. Because Big Time Small Town Media is more than just sports. It's community. Are you interested in the services Big Time Small Town Media can provide your upcoming event? I encourage you to contact me at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com. You can see some of the many events we've done in the past year at ihigh.com/bigtimesmalltown. And I encourage you, think about Big Time Small Town Media being a part of your community with whatever upcoming events you've got.
And we're back out of the timeout. It is Walsh's possession. We'll get that substitute into the lineup for you. It's number 22, Alexis Campbell. Cogburn working the baseline. And Gonzalez steps in front of a pass. Jump stop, misses the shot. Fights for it on the deck. Had it blocked and saved it, but right to Cogburn. Cogburn will look to push for Walsh. Pull up off the block, no. Tracks down her miss. Smith's jumper works as a pass to Dubois. That's Dubois' first basket. Cuts it to 7. Vanderpool from the baseline. It's good. Bobcats have come out firing today. 13 on the board. They lead by 9. Just under 2 minutes to go in the frame. Skip pass against the zone. Campbell had good post position, but got herself too deep on the block when she turned to the baseline. Took herself underneath the basket. That's why we try to talk to post players and teach them to post above the block. Dubois called for the foul on the rebound. Generally, coaches will now try to get post players, instead of posting the block, as we were taught years back, try to post the hash mark above the block. Give yourself room to turn to the baseline. Number 15, Darcy Widener, has checked into the Granada lineup. Got a foul on Granada on that missed shot. That's on Vanderpool. It's her first. Cogburn will bring it up for the Eagles. And looking at that zone defense. Cogburn drove the baseline, had a nice seal by Campbell on the block. Didn't have a good angle to put it up and missed the shot. And a rebounding foul. It's on Cogburn. Reached up trying to grab ball and grabbed a piece of one of the Granada players' wrists. We're down to 55 seconds left in the quarter. And Vanderpool's pass stolen by Smith. Chance to put together a little spurt here at the end of the quarter for Walsh. And Cogburn is fouled on the floor. It's called on Widener. It's her first, the fourth on the team here. 44 seconds to play. And Cogburn spun her tires. The traveling violation. That gives it back to the Bobcats. Now they'll have a chance to maybe push that lead up to double digits before we end the period. Yanez from the free throw line, off the mark. Hopper hustles, saves it. 25 seconds. Vanderpool, 18-footer is good. 5 in the quarter for Kirby Vanderpool. The lead is 15-4. Final 7 seconds of the frame. Walsh looking to get the ball for a good shot. Nothing happening. Cogburn stepped back into the three, misses it, and clock will expire as the ball is knocked around on the floor. 1 quarter in the books. Grenada Bobcats in front of the Walsh Eagles, 15-4.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
We are ready to start second quarter action here in this girls' Consolation semifinal. And Grenada on top of Walsh, 15-4 as we start things here in quarter number 2. Number 32 will get her. He's got a few subs in there. We're going to have an offensive foul on Hetrick. I think she threw an elbow trying to get some clearance on the baseline. That'll be her second. Number 32 into the lineup for Walsh, Delaney Doyle. And number 2, Montana Cook, also in the lineup now. Cogburn off the steal, pulls up, misses it. Harmon with the board, and she's tied up. That is Cogburn who will force the tie-up, give the ball back to the Bobcats on the alternating possession. Trying to get it up against the pressure. Baseline drive for Vanderpool. Floats one over the rim and good. She's got 7. Lead is up to 13. Feed into the post for Campbell. Looks like they were going to say count it and send her to the free throw line. The foul called on Hopper will be her second. Alexis Campbell to the line with an opportunity for the three-point play. High arcing free throw, good. And with that free throw, she takes the scoring honors on the Walsh side with those 3 points. Two other players with 2 points apiece. And a steal for Cogburn off the press. Missed layup by Cook. And the Bobcats trying to get the ball out of there. We're going to get a foul against Walsh. See, number 12 is checked in for the Eagles. Ciara Tate. Cook is whistled for the foul, her first. That is the 7th team foul, so the Bobcats will be shooting free throws on every non-offensive foul by the Eagles the rest of the half. Chance to make some serious hay at the free throw line. There's 6:44 still on the clock in the half. And that's Yanez at the line. 1 for 2 on that trip. Jump ball off the rebound, and the arrow will give it to Walsh. Yeah, that was Ariana Yanez who shot the free throws. She was 3 for 4 from the stripe this morning. Cogburn spins it out. Dubois, 3, comes up short. Cook hustling for it. Feed into Cogburn. Nice little bounce pass across the lane. And Tate couldn't knock it down, but she'll go to the free throw line. That is the 3rd foul on Hopper. Ciara Tate gets 2 shots. That one flat. Too strong off the back iron. Gonzalez will come back into Grenada's lineup in place of Hopper. And we've likely seen the last of Abby Hopper until the 3rd quarter. That one also short, front iron, no good. Rebound for the Bobcats. And Yanez traveled with it at the timeline. Action slowed down here in this 2nd quarter. Not even 2 minutes in. Doyle looking at it. So gives it off to Cook. Cogburn drives baseline. Gives it off to Tate. And she's fouled again. That's the 2nd on Kirby Vanderpool. 7th team foul against the Bobcats. And Tate back to the line for another 2 shot. Gets that one. That one comes up short, and Rojas with the board for Grenada. Walsh will fall back into their half-court defense. Looks like they want a trap possibly out of this set. Harmon couldn't handle the pass. And Cogburn with a head of steam. Into the paint, puts one up, no good. Dubois follow, no. To the free throw line she'll go. Rojas on the foul. Dubois' first shot, no good, come up short. Widener will come back in for Grenada. She replaces Harmon. Second one also off the mark. Nice feed from Yanez for Gonzalez. She misses the 2-footer. Those are opportunities. You have to cash in. When you're up by 10, those are the ones who help you pull away. Offensive rebound, and Tate scores it. Was looking at the lineup on the floor for Walsh. Outside of Cogburn and Dubois, wasn't sure where any scoring was going to come from. We hadn't seen much out of Cook or Doyle, and I believe this is the first we've seen of Tate. Tate looking to pick up the scoring slack. That's the third foul whistled on Dubois, so Coach Turner going to have to go back to his bench. First free throw up and good. They'll bring Campbell back in. Give a couple of cashed-in free throws to Marlena Rojas. And a forced turnover. Good pressure up top by Gonzalez. Widener gives it back to Yanez. Her three off the inbounds play, no good. Another attempt. Widener's shot is off. Doyle with the board for Walsh. And the Eagles will come up the court, trailing by 10. Cook tries to feed it inside to Tate, called for the travel. We'll see some pressure again out of the Eagles here. Cook with a strip. Vanderpool is fouled by Cook. That'll be the second on the young freshman for Walsh. And it sends Vanderpool back to the free throw line. This is the final 1-on-1 situation of the half for Grenada. And that one rims out. Offensive rebound pulled down by Widener, but she steps on the baseline and she falls down. So it stays with that 10-point advantage for the Bobcats. Defensive miscommunication, and Cogburn finds an open lane, draws a foul on Gonzalez. It's her first. Cogburn at the free throw line, saying this is a 1-and-1. No good. Rebounded by Rojas. Actually, I believe now the outside official has stepped in and said that should have been a two-shot foul. I thought it was. Didn't look like it was on the drive. So Cogburn with the second. That one won't rattle its way home either. Rojas again comes down with the board. And Cogburn hustling back gets the steal for the Walsh Eagles. Dump inside, Tate, turnaround, good. Now they give it to Doyle. We'll go with the official scorer on that one. And a foul before the shot goes up. It'll be Doyle heading to the free throw line. That's on Vanderpool. That'll be her third. It's the penalty now. So Doyle will get two shots. First one too strong. And Harmon will come in as Vanderpool has to set with those 3 fouls. 3:35 still in the half. It's 2 starters setting on the pine for Granada with 3 fouls apiece. A violation against Granada. So Doyle will get this one again. And makes them pay for the mistake. Lead's been trimmed to 7. Half-court pressure from the Eagles. And Gonzalez drives baseline, draws a foul. She'll earn her way to the free throw line. Called on Campbell. That puts Walsh into the penalty. So Gonzalez shoots 2. That one will not roll its way home. Second one is good. That gets Brittany Gonzalez into the scoring column. Pushes the lead back to 8. Lefty runner by Cogburn, no, but she's there for her follow and is fouled. Called on Rojas, her second. So Cogburn back to the free throw line for 2. Still trying to get into the scoring column. Will do so with that free throw. That one's short. And Cogburn a little aggressive. That's going to be her 3rd foul. So she'll make her way to the bench after the first free throw. See Hetrick coming back in at the table. Gonzalez has that one rim its way out. And Hetrick checks in again. She has 2 personal fouls. Now we've got 2 starters on each side relegated to bench duty for the remainder of the half with 3 fouls apiece. Gonzalez knocks that one home. She now has 2 points. It's an 8-point advantage. And Yanez knocks the inbounds pass out. Finally down to 3 minutes to go in the half. And Tate loses it. Widener tied up by Cook. Possession arrow stays with the Bobcats. 2:40 to play. Started this one at a fairly brisk pace, but we've kind of ground almost to a screeching halt here in the second quarter as the fouls have mounted. We spent more time at the free throw line than a running clock. The air ball was retrieved by Granada. Yanez steps into a long 2, misses that one. Gonzalez hustles after the miss, but comes down on the baseline. .224 and counting now. So we head down to the intermission. Doyle off glass, good. She's got 5 in the quarter. Those are some unexpected bench points. And a steal for Tate. Chance to close this lead, or this deficit even more here. She's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line. Yanez, it's her second. And a timeout for Granada. Looks like it'll be a full timeout. Once again, we want to give a big thank you to Troy and Linda at the Holiday Motel here in Lamar, 404 North Main. They are our title sponsors for this entire event online. And they are also our hosts for our stay. And if you are coming through and need a clean, comfortable, affordably priced room, give them a call, 719-336-9754. Every room comes equipped with a microwave, a refrigerator, free wireless internet, and direct TV programming with over 130 channels available. You can also look them up on the internet, holidaymotellamar.com. And Tate will make her way to the free throw line now, shooting the penalty. It comes up short. Second free throw on its way. That one was flat. Shot a dart, but it goes home for her. Cuts it down to a 5-point game. Feed inside, Harmon. Turn, no good. And Walsh comes down with the rebound. We finally crossed under the 2 minute to go mark. We hit 1:45 left in the half. Cook rolls it home. And with a big boost from the bench, the Eagles have closed into a 3-point game now. Widener drive. Kick across for Harmon. Kicks it out Rojas. 3. Not this time. Loose ball. Campbell tied up. Possession arrow to Walsh. .116 to play before we head to the intermission. Granada showing full court pressure. And the Eagles handle it. Hetrick drive. Capped it. Should have been a double dribble. Missed the shot. Widener with the rebound. And she's pushed to the floor. We'll make our way to the other end as Widener will shoot 2 shots with 53 seconds to play. Allen whistled on Cook. So that'll be the third on Cook. See Coach Turner grabbing a sub to come back in. Looks like it'll be Smith. Widener's first free throw no good. Smith, a starter, will come back in place of Cook, a reserve, who will check out with 3 personal fouls. Widener's second free throw no good. Campbell rips the rebound away from Rojas. Widener with the steal off the press. Yanez drive. See if they called it. They'll wipe the basket off. Foul on the floor. That's the third foul on Hetrick. So Yanez back to the free throw line. First one is good. She has 4 points, all from the stripe. We have 41 seconds to go. That one, no good. Touched by Campbell as it went out of bounds. Rojas couldn't get that one to roll home. We're going to have a foul, I believe, on Widener. So we'll take the long walk to the other end of the floor to shoot free throws. That's number 2 on Widener. Smith gets the free throw opportunities now. Rolls the first one home. Brings us back to a 3-point game. 30-second timeout by Walsh and Coach Lance Turner. With 34.6 seconds to go. Most likely getting ready to set some pressure defense here. See if we can't come away with a steal. And depending on the outcome of this free throw, maybe tie it up or take the lead off of a steal. Smith will get back to towing the free throw line. This one can cut it down to 2 points. And it's good. And there is the full court 2-2-1 pressure from the Eagles. Yanez turns it over, lost her balance, lost the ball. 23 seconds now in the half. Hetrick gives it off. Tate, she'll fire from 3 and get it. And just like that, the Eagles have jumped on top, 24-23. Yanez, she'll fire from 3, comes up short, out of bounds with 9/10 of a second to go. And Hetrick will take a couple of bounces, run the clock out. Those final 35 seconds played out as well as Coach Turner could have hoped, as his team overcomes a 10-point deficit to lead by 1 at halftime. We're going to step away here, and we'll try to be back in 3 minutes. Have a few things I have to take care of. If not, we will make sure we get our halftime show in. We'll recap that first half as quickly as we can here on Big Time Small Town Media, Colorado Preps.tv, Chassa.tv's coverage of the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. The broadcast you're seeing today is a production of Big Time Small Town Media. Just 1 year ago, a group of Northeast Colorado sports broadcasters started something we hoped would bring extra joy to the athletes participating in the games we were already covering on radio. It has turned into a service we provide for not only Northeast Colorado athletes, but athletes statewide, region-wide, and internationally who request our services. We do straight-to-DVD production in addition to live internet productions of any event who wants Big Time Small Town Media to be a part of their community. Because Big Time Small Town Media is more than just sports. It's community. Are you interested in the services Big Time Small Town Media can provide your upcoming event? I encourage you to contact me at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com. You can see some of the many events we've done in the past year at ihi.com/bigtimesmalltown. And I encourage you, think about Big Time Small Town Media being a part of your community with whatever upcoming events you've got.
Hello, Jen's dorm room. You know Jen's bright. That's why she's double majoring. And why when it came time to open an account, she chose free checking from Bank of Colorado. She did her homework and learned Bank of Colorado's free checking is the real deal, with free online bill pay, free debit card, and no hidden fees. It makes sense to Jen and to us. Apply online at bankofcolorado.com. Bank of Colorado, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Ever dreamed of having the right answer at just the moment you need it? Then get the iPhone 4S. It's not just a smartphone, it's your own personal assistant, and it's now available at Viera Wireless. The iPhone 4S includes phenomenal new features such as an ultra-sharp, high-resolution display, 8-megapixel high-def camera, and a souped-up processor for speedy performance. And the iPhone 4S actually listens. Ask her a question, she'll have an answer. So stop dreaming and get the iPhone 4S with our fast 4G network now at Fiero. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Platner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco, everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Akron Auto's proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Alan Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Alan Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Alan Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Alan and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Alan Bear Agency can serve you.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Akron Auto's proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations. The original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
Welcome back, everyone. We're still at halftime. We're down inside of the final minute of the half. We apologize for that extended break. When you're diabetic and morning doesn't start off right, get those blood sugar issues, had to take care of that. We'll try to get all of the important numbers from the first half for you here as we go in the early going of this third quarter. The big key in that first half was the performance of the Walsh reserves. In the second quarter alone, you had 2 points from Montana Cook, 9 for Sierra Tate, 3 from Alexis Campbell, and 5 from Delaney Doyle. Those are all bench players. So you score all but 3 of your team's 20 points in that quarter, and that's what allowed Walsh to jump back up and take the lead after trailing by 10 several times. We'll set the lineups here quickly as we can once we see who all's out there. That's Vanderpool with the offensive rebound. She misses, but Hopper with the follow. So we've got Vanderpool, Hopper, Rojas, Harmon, and Yanez, the starting 5 for Granada out there. For Walsh, Cook, Campbell, Tate, Smith, and Doyle. So you've got those 5 reserves who put the spurt together in the second quarter. Harmon with the steal, but Tate gets it right back. Goes for the layup and one. Tate, just a freshman, and she has come up huge here. They called that one on Harmon. It's her first. She exits as Brittany Gonzalez comes back in. Tate misses the free throw. And we're going to get a foul on Doyle, I believe. That'll be her first. Hopper with great rebounding position. Took that extra step back and got Doyle on her back. Three from Rojas is short and on the baseline. Smith will step into a three and drain it. That puts the Eagles on top by 4. Rojas thought about firing the 3. Yanez steps into a long 2. It's short. Rojas, turn around, follow, no. Poked out of there by Walsh. Gonzalez, baseline runner, no. Smith comes away with it for Walsh. Chance to run. Head for Cook. And it'll go out of bounds off of the foot of Vanderpool. Yanez comes up with a steal for the Bobcats. Trying to trim this 4-point deficit they face. And after leading by 10 most of that first half. Now time to get the offense going again. And who comes up with it? Gonzalez. And she'll be fouled. We had 13 fouls in the first half against the Eagles. It's the second one of the second half. That's the 4th on Cook. We had 13 in the half also on Granada, so 26 first half fouls called. Tate with the defensive board. Cogburn, who checked in for Cook, has it now. She's playing with 3 fouls. Doyle wanted the 3. Yanez with a quick closeout. Smith gets the look and is off target. Shot hits out of bounds. And pass nearly stolen by Smith. This time Tate comes away with it, has it poked out of bounds by Rojas. Well, they'll say last touch by Tate. Gonzalez long 2. That's her first field goal. Had a couple of free throws in the first half. Cuts it back to a 2-point game. 5 minutes and change to play. Third quarter here. And Rojas gets into the passing lane. Comes up with a steal. And lost her balance. Turned it over. Cogburn fouled. That'll be the 4th on Kirby Vanderpool. Coach Dorenkamp goes down her bench and finds Widener. She's going to send Darcy in to replace Vanderpool. Tate, nice move out of the corner, gets it off to Doyle. Cogburn, she'll fire from about 25 and comes up about 18 inches short as it just grazes the front of the rim. Vanderpool off balance, no good. Followed by Gonzalez. That ties us as we're closing in on the midpoint of this third quarter. 1-3-1 from the Bobcats. Tate travels with it. That dead ball will get Widener into the lineup. Hopper drives. Nah, doesn't get anything on the shot. Tapped out of bounds by Walsh. Yanez fires the 2 and gets it. Grenada goes back on top, 31-29. Tate fires the long 3. That's off. Rebound finally corralled by Rojas. And I believe we're going to get Tate for the body on the far side. That's her first, third on the team. Got a full timeout for Walsh. That's the third timeout Coach Turner has used. He'll have 2 still in his pocket. The teams each shot 17 free throws in the first half. So we had 26 fouls, 34 free throws. Walsh went 7 of 17. Grenada was 9 for 17. Since we didn't get the opportunity to do a recap in that first half, we'll go ahead and look at where the point totals are for everybody at this point with 3:26 to play in this third quarter. On Walsh's side, Montana Cook has 2. Sierra Tate with 11. 7 points for Ashlyn Smith, 3 from Alexis Campbell, 2 for Desiree Dubois, 1 point from Heidi Cogburn, 5 from Delaney Doyle. Widener puts one up. It's short. Touched by Rojas as it goes out of bounds. For Grenada, Rojas has 10. Yanez now with 6, counting the basket she's got here in the half. Sub coming in for Walsh is Dubois. And Campbell checks out. She was kind of holding her face. Maybe she caught an inadvertent elbow or something to the face there. Try to keep an eye on her. Doyle steps through, puts one off the glass. No good. Hopper with the board. And it's going to be a turnover as Gonzalez's pass was knocked right back at her and out of bounds off of her. Kirby Vanderpool has 7 points for Grenada, 6 points for Brittany Gonzalez, and 2 points for Abby Hopper. Cogburn, turnaround in the post. No, she's fouled. That'll be the 4th on Abby Hopper. Almost a look of disbelief from Coach Dorenkamp. Like, with all those players inside, for you to choose to put a foul on and you pick her. So Hopper will have to set with those fouls. Harmon comes back in. Second free throw for Cogburn. And it's an empty trip. She struggled, just 1 for 6 from the free throw line. Rojas, 3 comes up short. And Tate comes away with it for Walsh. Kind of struggled with the handles a little bit, so she waited for a Cogburn and gave it off to her. Now Cogburn in the post, loses it. And Yanez will peel out the other way. Puts one up in the paint from 8 feet and banks it home. She has 4 in the quarter, gives her 8 points in the contest now. And the lead is 4 points for the Bobcats. And they trailed by 4 a couple of minutes into this third quarter. Cogburn turned, fouled. Just too much to handle on the low post. That'll be the third on Darcy Widener. That's the 4th foul of the half against the Bobcats. And Cogburn will get this one. Saw her do so much yesterday off the drive and from the perimeter. And today trying to get it going from the post up. And that trip is good. She's now got 3 for 8 from the stripe. And the Walsh pressure didn't accomplish a whole lot. Rojas gives it off to Widener. Widener's 15-footer's off. That's Smith with the rebound, and she's fouled. Looks like it's going to be Widener again. That is her 4th. Tate with a nice feed in to Dubois. That shot off the top of the backboard. Widener comes away with it for the Bobcats. Wanted to make an outlet up ahead. Saw Harmon running free. Called for the travel at the time stripe. I'll give it back to Walsh. Chance to tie or gain the lead here with 1:23 to play in the quarter. They trail 33-31. Dubois gets it into Cogburn. Nice fake. Drive good. That's her first field goal. She scored 4 in the quarter. And we're tied at 31. Harmon tied up on the baseline, and the arrow will turn it into a turnover as it'll go to Walsh. We're going to get a timeout. 30-second timeout. See which way it's signaled. Walsh. So Coach Turner's down to 1 timeout remaining in the contest. We've still got 65 seconds here in this third quarter, plus all of the fourth. Of course, an old coaching friend of mine said, what good is it to have timeouts late if you're not in the contest? He's in the contest right now. Go ahead and use them. And we saw late in the second quarter, took a timeout to set up a defensive change on a free throw situation. Got the free throw, got the steal and the basket, and the refs spot it for play. Granada going to the pressure. Cogburn shreds it with the bounce. Kick over her. And Smith, hoop and harm. Yanez tagged for her third. It's the 6th team foul of the quarter already. 59 seconds to go here in the third. Ashlyn Smith to the free throw line. 3-point play. Possibility converted. 6 in the quarter, 10 in the contest. She puts her Eagles back on top by 3. Half-court trap. Yanez gets to the basket, misses the runner, and the follow by Harmon no good. It's a breakout opportunity for the Eagles, and Cogburn didn't have a clean handle on it, ended up taking an extra step into the jump stop as she was making the pass, turns it back over with 41 seconds to go. And looking at a 2-2-1 Harmon gets it to fall. That ball spent about what must have felt like half an eternity on the rim for Harmon as she gets her first points of the contest. Final 15 seconds of the quarter. It's a steal for Harmon. And the Bobcats can get back on top with a hoop here in the final 8 seconds. Yanez tied up. And the arrow favors. Oh, they didn't change the arrow, so it will be Granada ball. So Granada keeps it with 4.5 seconds to go. Basket puts them back on top to start the fourth quarter. Rojas fires up a three. Was short. Gonzalez tried to tip it up and in off the bottom side of the rim, and we are done with 3 quarters of play. Walsh on top of Granada, 36-35.
Hey there, kitchen table. You're the place where spouses meet and budgets are squared. And it goes a lot faster than it used to with the help of Bank of Colorado. You see, now it's simple to check balances, transfer money, and pay bills online. Which means kitchen table time can turn its focus from the business of running a family to the pleasure of having one. Visit bankofcolorado.com or download the app today. Bank of Colorado. The way banking should be. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There she goes again.
What was that in the cereal aisle?
Mrs. Speedley with her Viero 4G smartphone.
Who?
Mrs. Speedley gets all the sales coupons on her smartphone on the Viero 4G network. Knows everything that's on sale. The fastest shopper we have.
She's at the 2-for-1 soda display. No, $1 off salad dressing. No, discount candy.
If you want to do things you love faster and better, switch to Viero's 4G network today. Stuck in a contract? Don't worry. Viero will even pay your early termination fee. Hurry in because Viero now has the iPhone for only $39.99. That's smart. That's fast. That's Viero. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Walsh with possession as we begin the fourth quarter. They also lead by 1. Both teams with 12 points in the third quarter. Tate drive baseline, score it. 13 off the bench for Sierra Tate. One of the big reasons why Walsh has the lead right now. Yanez drive to the basket, scores. That's the third basket for Yanez after the half. She's got 10 now. Keeping it in that 1-point range. Steal for Hopper. Yanez drop down. Vanderpool's shot will drop. She has 9. Now Bobcats on top. Cogburn, who started to find her offense there late in the third quarter, gives it a skip pass. Smith, no. Tate, follow, off the rim and in. Yanez dropped down. Hopper, no good. Harmon with the rebound. She's whistled for the foul, though. It'll be her second. And that's the team's 7th, so when we start the free throw odyssey again. Cogburn will shoot the bonus. Gets the front end, earning the bonus. Second one for Cogburn. Too strong. Hopper with the defensive board. Bobcats trail by 2. Hopper drives baseline. Kick over. Vanderpool off glass. And the whistle. Foul called on Tate, her second, team's fourth. Vanderpool with a three-point play opportunity, cashes it. She's got 5 already in the quarter, dozen for the contest. And that puts Grenada on top, 42-41. Smith faked the three. Yanez nearly with the steal. It's a numbers game for Walsh. Tate lost it going to the deck, and the jump ball goes back to Grenada. 2 minutes played here in this fourth quarter. And they can push the lead. Hopper from the block, too strong on the far side. Vanderpool, no. Yanez with the board. Grenada active on the offensive end now. Rojas fires the long two. That won't fall. And Dubois comes away with it. Two and a half gone here in this fourth. That one that's heading down to the wire. Had a couple of them last night on the boys' side. Cogburn drives baseline, puts one up, no. Dubois with the rebound and the stick back. Her second basket of the contest puts Walsh back on top. Vanderpool called for the double dribble. She knew it. We have a official stoppage. Cook will come in for Hetrick. Under 5 minutes to go now in the fourth. Walsh with the 1 point advantage. Cogburn puts up a little floater on the baseline, knocks it home. Just 1 point at the half. She's up to 8. They're finding her offense here in the second half has really buoyed the hopes of the Eagles. Now she comes away with a steal and draws a foul on Rojas. So back to the free throw line goes Heidi Cogburn. It's still a 1-and-1 situation. That's the 8th team foul of the half against Grenada. The sub at the table for Walsh is Campbell. She'll replace Tate. And Tate will get a huge hand from the Walsh faithful. And I know that Walsh crowd includes a couple of their favorite sons, the Mearden twins. Jackson and Weston. Saw those two in the lobby at halftime. Those two of the more storied athletes in a very rich history at Walsh. Turnover, gave it back to the Eagles. Cogburn fakes the three. Smith will fire that out of the corner. It's off. And this whistle, if that's Vanderpool, nope, they're going to call it against Walsh. Call it on Dubois. That'll be her fourth. It's the 5th team foul. Hopper kicks it out to Vanderpool. She'll drive, pull up, knocks it home. 7 in the quarter, cuts it back to a 1 point game. Cogburn missed the shot, and Last touched by Walsh as it goes out of bounds with 3:40 to play. Feed into the high post. Hopper, kick it quickly back out. Vanderpool finds Yanez, couldn't knock it down. Gonzalez fouled on the follow. She'll head to the free throw line. That is the fifth on Dubois. Sixth team foul of the half, but Desiree Dubois done for the day. 3:25 still to play. Tate will replace her. 4 points on the contest for Dubois. Gonzalez to the free throw line. 2-shot foul. First one's short. Can still tie it with this one. And does. Knotted at 45, 3:25 to play. Cogburn left her feet to pass, and it's a steal. Vanderpool up ahead. Gonzalez lost it. Could feel the defense coming. Looked like she wanted to go into a jump stop, go power layup. Didn't have the clean handle of the ball, though. Grenada again setting in that zone. We've seen a look 1-1-3 and 1-3-1. Showing a lot of matchup principles out of it. Tate will fire the three. No. Rebound by Hopper, who worked hard for position on Cogburn. And then Cogburn tagged for the foul. Reaching in. Be her fourth. And Hopper will walk to the free throw line, as that is now the seventh team foul of the half against the Eagles. So we'll be shooting free throws on both ends for the final 2:43 of regulation. Hopper can put Bobcats back on top. Does with that first free throw. Just 3 points in the contest for her. Hetrick will replace Smith in the Walsh lineup. This one to push the advantage to a field goal. And has that one as well. And the pressure from Grenada. Cogburn down the far side. We've got going to get an inadvertent whistle. Coach Dorenkamp was trying to call a timeout after the free throw. Was not awarded to her. And then the official, hearing timeout, blew the whistle to stop the play. Realized was not the team in possession. So gives it back to Walsh. 2.5 minutes to go. Tate drive, fouled. On Gonzalez. Looked like Gonzalez was on top of the ball going up, but as Tate continued up, Gonzalez slid off ball and got onto the arm. So Sierra Tate shoots 2 free throws. Chance to tie it back up. Exactly 2:30 on the clock. First one short. She's been flat on a lot of her free throws. I get some more legs under it. Finish higher. She does on that one. It's too strong. Rebounded by Vanderpool. And Coach Dorenkamp will get the timeout. She's going to go ahead and take the full. We'll go ahead and step out again for another quick break from our sponsors.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-3 336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
We'll reset our game situation here. Grenada leading 47-45, 2:20 on the clock. Grenada's in possession of the ball. Out of the timeout. Bonus situation both ways. Next foul against Grenada will send Walsh to the line for the penalty. And it's a steal for Cook. Vanderpool lets her go. She misses the layup. Cogburn with the board. Put back with the left. No. And Hopper tears it away for Grenada. 2 minutes to play. Yanez drive. Traveled with it off the jump stop. It was a good idea. Had Gonzalez on the inside of the block. She drew the defense on the drive, but did not come down with both feet together on the jump stop. .145 to play. Trying to look for some high-low work. Cogburn finally drops it down to Campbell. And a long pass stolen by Gonzalez. Cogburn to beat. Cogburn hustling back, knocked it loose. Vanderpool off the glass. Young lady with 9 fourth quarter points. Team goes back up by 4, minute 20 to play. Campbell, no good. Rebound by Gonzalez. Vanderpool hits it ahead for Gonzalez. Now Yanez, and a double dribble. 60 seconds left in the regulation, and that will be the final timeout for Coach Lance Turner. It's full timeout. We'll go ahead and stay here. We've talked about the stellar bench play for some of the Walsh reserves. Sierra Tate with 16, let's see. I'm going to do my math here. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. There, that adds up. Sierra Tate has 15 off the bench for Walsh. And that is a team high total. But just as importantly, the 7 points that Brittany Gonzalez has contributed off the bench for Grenada, while it's not a team high total and it's not going to turn a lot of heads, she's grabbed a lot of rebounds. She's been all over the floor, and Grenada goes on to win this one. Going to give a big tip of the hat to both Brittany Gonzalez and Kirby Vanderpool. And she's had a whale of a game. 16 points, 9 of them here in the fourth quarter. Of course, Walsh still has plenty of time. Cook drives from the elbow, no. Offensive rebound, and Campbell is fouled. She'll get 2 shots. That's on Yanez, I believe. That'll be her 4th. So Campbell gets 2 shots on the penalty. That's the 23rd foul of the contest against Grenada. 20 whistled on Walsh so far. First one for Campbell off the mark. She converted a 3-point play in the second quarter. That's her scoring for the contest so far. She'll add that free throw to it. Makes it a 3-point game with 45 seconds to play. And Walsh out of timeouts. Employing the full court pressure. And Gonzalez nearly turns it over. Peels it back to Vanderpool. They'll spread the floor. Pull Walsh out. And Tate will give up the foul. Be her third. And that sends Ariana Yanez to the free throw line. She'll shoot the bonus. And knocked down the first. Smith will replace Cook for Walsh. Smith, a fairly solid three-point shooter. Second one no good. And Campbell with the rebound for the Eagles. Trailing by 4. Tate will push. Pulls up off the block. Misses the runner. Rojas had the rebound. And Hetrick forced to give up the foul on Vanderpool. That's fourth on Hetrick. 16 and a half seconds to go. Vanderpool will shoot the bonus. And the Bobcat faithful go through their fight song. That's one of the things we love about the schools down here in the southeast corner. Win or lose, every game ends with a fight song. And Vanderpool missed the front end of that free throw situation. But it was a turnover by Walsh. 30-second timeout for Grenada. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Just 11 seconds on the clock. It is a 2-possession game, technically a 1 if you happen to knock down a 3 and get fouled. Montana Cook checking back into the Walsh lineup. Ball spotted for play. Grenada has to hustle out to it. They have to get it across the timeline. And do so. And Hopper fouled from behind with 1.4 seconds to go. See who they caught for it. It was Tate. Don't think she was meaning to give up the foul. The pass just put her in a situation where going after the pass, she ran into Hopper. Hopper shooting the penalty now. No good on the first. Second one, too strong. Clock starts. Vanderpool with the board, and time runs out. So the Grenada Bobcats will play for the Consolation Championship tomorrow. Let's see, that game is scheduled for... That one's scheduled for 1 o'clock tomorrow. And Walsh will play in the 7th place game. That is our 10 o'clock game tomorrow. Unfortunately, we will not have time to go for a full recap here. We've to hustle down and get our starting lineups for our next contest. But again, big contributions from the Walsh bench. Freshmen giving a lot of that to Coach Turner. That's a good sign for not only the rest of the season, but for seasons to come. Grenada, that's a program that had real strong run in the late 80s or early to mid 90s, kind of fell on some hard times. Started to see some things yesterday where they were turning the corner in the program. Today, another step as they try to regain the swagger, if you will, for that program. they get the floor prepared for our next contest. I want to thank everyone for joining us here on this Big Time Small Town Media production of the 49th Annual Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament, presented by the Holiday Motel here in Lamar, 404 North Main in Lamar. Thank you for joining us on Chasta.tv, ColoradoPreps.tv. Hope you come back with us. We've got boys Consolation semifinal action here in about 10 to 15 minutes. It is Springfield and Kit Carson. I'm Kerry Sherman. Have a fantastic day, everyone.